Tommy in Florida, you're up.
I'm in California, but
Oh, sorry, California. We have so many people in Florida.
I know.
It's my default.
Florida man, California man.
Jason, thank you for being on. Appreciate your service and commitment to helping others.
You're kind.
In my corporate career, I've hired and sought out a lot of transitioning military folks because I just found them to be excellent employees. And I don't understand the stigma with trying to hire folks into corporate America that have military backgrounds. What do you think it is that people just don't understand about transitioning military people and the skill set that they bring to the business world?
Great question. So again, fear of the unknown. People that don't hire military veterans are people that don't know military veterans. They're not friends with them. And so they think worst case scenario because their fears take over and they're like, oh man, I'm going to get a guy in here who's going to be like John Rambo. He's probably going to walk in here with his sleeves cut off. This is a guy that has tattoos everywhere. He's just going to be talking to me about killing people and about military operations. Man, like, I don't want that type of person here. I don't want to have those conversations. I don't want this person to ruin the chemistry in the building. And then when they meet military guys, like, oh, you're nothing like what I expected. Oh, wow, you have interesting things to say. Oh, wow, you're well read. Oh, hey, listen, this guy takes command when there's a situation, right? He's pretty good at leadership. Like, he's no nonsense guy, but there are times when the military culture and background doesn't fit well with the business world. Like Flo Groberg, good buddy of mine, Medal of Honor recipient, he got hired by Boeing and he was the chief of staff, right, to Boeing. And one of the meetings he walked in, conference room, slide deck, the whole thing. He sat down, pulled out an empty Mountain Dew bottle and started, snapping some skull, right? And stuck some dip in his mouth and just started spitting, right? And people in the room were just like, not only shocked, but appalled, and they didn't say anything. Like, this is a Medal of Honor guy. Like, what should we do? And he's just like oblivious to what's going on, because if you ever been in any type of infantry unit or Rangers or Green Berets, like, that's pretty common. Like, we're going on a mission to capture Osama bin Laden. Like, 5 guys in the room are dipping, you know what I mean? It's just how it happens. And after the meeting, Flo was brought to the side and was like, Flo, don't you ever do that again. Like, we do not do that here. And here's why. And Flo was like, oh man, like, I didn't even think about it. Right. So there are little things like that you have to correct from time to time. And it isn't because guys are being assholes or anything like that. It's because they're just oblivious or they just don't know the proper culture, but they pick it up really quickly. And so I agree with you. There's a stigma with a lot of organizations. And then a lot of organizations think they're doing a favor, or it's charity that they're hiring military veterans. These poor military veterans, will bring them in and give them a job, and a lot of times they think the only thing we're good at is either security, or cleaning up stuff, right? So we have to break that, and I think we are breaking that slowly but surely.
Thank you. I hope so. Well-read, well-traveled, takes command, shows up for work, always like take on the next item, right? I just think that's so hard to find in traits today as well. So I hope we do get past some of that. Thank you.
Good question. Thanks.
Yeah, hopefully.